Everything with Microsoft Xbox seems to be a learning experience for some reason. What the hell is going on? You've been in the industry for over 20 years now. The learning's done. You don't need to learn anymore. Just go and do it. Every time they release a game, oh, we're learning. Thank you for the feedback. Oh, we didn't know we shouldn't charge you $10 for the color red. We're learning, sorry. We'll charge you $9 instead. Hey, you're watching This Brand Geek. Okay, the channel name hasn't changed yet, but that's not important right now. What's important is what Microsoft is doing and how they've gone absolutely crazy. You may have already heard about what's happening with Game Pass and the price hikes, but you probably haven't heard about what's just happened. And honestly, in my opinion, this is going to annoy even more people than before. I don't know what the hell Microsoft is smoking over there, but whatever it is, it's the good stuff. Anyways, let's get into it and I'll tell you everything that you need to know about the latest developments with the Xbox Game Pass, the price hikes, and the most recent development. Don't want to miss this? Let's get into it. Okay, so a quick recap of what the hell's happened. This was announced on October the 1st, which was 6 days ago, and you already know this, so I won't spend too long on this. Microsoft announced that they're hiking up the price of Xbox Game Pass. They had a little video about it, and then everyone globally, collectively lost their minds because they're increasing the prices by over 50% in some cases, which is absolutely insane. Not only that, you're losing a lot of the perks that you used to have with Xbox Game Pass. Anyways, the main thing to look at regarding this is this image here. So now you've got an essential tier, a premium tier, and an ultimate tier. So this used to be known as core, this used to be known as, I can't remember, I think it was always premium, and then you've got ultimate. Now with the essential one, you get 50 games a year. You can play on PC, console, and cloud for $9.99 a month, and that includes online console multiplayer, and you can earn up to $25 a year in the store with rewards. Then you've got the premium tier, which is $14.99 a month, again on PC, console, and cloud. And there is something really interesting about this one, which we will look at in just a second. And then of course you've got the ultimate tier, which is what most people are on, where you get 400 games playable on PC, console, and cloud, over 75 day one games per year, including all Xbox published games on day one. But now they've also added Ubisoft Classics and EA Play with Fortnite Crew coming in November. Fortnite Crew I think is $12 a month, so now it's kind of rolled into your Game Pass Ultimate subscription. Unlimited cloud gaming at their best quality with the shortest wait times, in-game benefits, and you can earn up to $100 a year in the store with rewards. And obviously on premium you can earn up to $50 a year in the store with rewards. Now I did mention that there is something interesting about the premium tier, and that's this bit here. It says new Xbox published games within a year of launch. So you don't get them on day one anymore unless you're on the most expensive ultimate tier, which is what a lot of people aren't happy about. But there is something even worse about the premium tier, and that's this little asterisk right here. Now if you look down in the small print, it says excludes Call of Duty titles, which means you might never get a Call of Duty title on the premium tier. You have to be on the ultimate tier to get Call of Duty included in Game Pass. Whereas at the moment, everything is included in Game Pass on day one, and there aren't these weird things that are going on which are just annoying everyone, and they're increasing the price by 50%. And you can see how upset people are with this if you look at Xbox Game Pass on X. Now this is the video that they released saying that this is a really big upgrade to Game Pass and it's like a huge celebration. What they didn't mention in this video is that they're increasing the price by 50% and they're removing some of the core benefits that people were enjoying in the current Xbox Game Pass that we have. Now, this isn't the new news that I want to talk about today. This is just everything that they talked about 6 days ago. But I just want to go over this really quickly because it will give context to what's coming. Now, this post on X got community noted. I am a community notes contributor on X, so I get to see the notes before they go live. Anyways, the current community note on this post says PC Game Pass was not mentioned despite them saying every tier is getting upgraded. It will see a 40% price increase with nothing new being added from $11.99 a month to $16.49 a month. Game Pass can also no longer be acquired with reward points, an unmentioned change. So that's a bit of a kick in the nuts, isn't it? Anyways, there's even more that's wrong with this. Also, let's have a quick look at the comments on this post of theirs, and you'll see that nobody is happy. You will not see any positive posts about this change. This image here is from Black Mirror, and if you haven't seen this episode, you should watch it. It's a brilliant episode. Anyways, as you can see, people are posting lots of things saying cancel Game Pass, and a lot of people did cancel Game Pass. So many people, in fact, that the cancellation website on Xbox actually went down multiple times when this was announced because so many people were cancelling their subscriptions. Now that's where the new news comes in, because something has just happened that is going to annoy the people who cancelled even more. So let's get into that. So what happened was, I was posting on social media, including TikTok. So I posted this video here that you can see on your screens, and you can probably hear it. Well, I can't hear it right now because I don't have my headphones. But anyways, it just said, have you cancelled Xbox Game Pass yet? Talk to me. Your responses may be included in an upcoming video. Now, people on TikTok really did respond. I think I had like 45 responses, and these are the responses here. So I'll quickly go over a few of these, and then I'll show you what happened and what led me to find out the new news that I want to talk about. New news, there's got to be a better way of saying that. There were lots of responses here. This one here in particular by Noah.mp4 was, in my opinion, a comment that summed up pretty much how I've been feeling about this whole thing. So Noah said, yes, as in yes, he is cancelling his Xbox Game Pass. I don't want Ubisoft or Fortnite crew, but I want day one releases and the 400 plus games like I always had. What is so hard about that? Jokers. I can't believe I defended Xbox over PlayStation after this move that they have pulled. They need to add one above Premium and below Ultimate. The same as Ultimate, but just no Fortnite crew or Ubisoft Plus, and keep the same price as old Ultimate. Honestly, I'm genuinely really disappointed in Xbox. And that is pretty much how I feel about the whole thing. I don't play Fortnite. I don't want Fortnite crew. I don't see why I need to pay for it with Ultimate. And I have zero interest in Ubisoft Plus. Take those two things away, drop the price back down to where it used to be, and then everyone's happy. I don't think people will complain anywhere near as much as what they're doing right now. Anyways, a lot of people on here did cancel. As you can see, there are lots of comments on here. Lots of people saying yes, some people saying not yet. This guy said he's not cancelling because he already pays for Fortnite crew. So the price increase for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which includes Fortnite crew now, actually works out cheaper for him. So he's going to keep going. And then of course there's more people on here that are cancelling and some people that are not cancelling. And then on top of that, you've got a few people here that are just making fun of people not being able to afford the $10 price increase. I mean, this guy over here said, no intention to cancel. Even if I only play 4 games a year, it's paid for itself. Which, yeah, it is a fair point. If you are playing games on the subscription, which you would otherwise have purchased, it can still make sense. I did respond to him saying fair point, but doesn't the price hike bother you at all? I understand your reasoning though, thank you. And he said, I don't like the price increase, but as I said, it would have to increase a lot more to be bad value. Now, some people do have that opinion. Anyways, as I kept going, I started to notice that people were saying something that was not announced previously. And that's where we'll get to the good bit. And here it is. This is one of the comments that I saw, which made me think, what the hell is going on now? So this person said, I'm curious how the people that cancelled feel, knowing they are paying more for the service if they rejoin, while everyone who stayed gets it cheaper. That's got a sting. Now I was thinking, what the hell is that about? So have they now changed it to where if you cancel and then go back, that's when you get the new price increase? Whereas if you don't cancel, then you stay on your original price. So then I looked into that a little bit more, and I found this. So this is a post on Reddit, and it links to this Reset Era article here. As you can see, it says content not viewable in your region. If you want to know why that's happening to me here in the UK, watch the video I uploaded 2 or 3 days ago about the UK government and iCloud. There's a little section towards the end of that video where I talk about Imgur and how Imgur is now censored in the UK, or they've left the UK market. And now anyone in the UK can't view images hosted on Imgur. So that's why we're seeing that here, but it's no big deal. I'm not going to connect my VPN right now. All of the relevant information is here anyway, so let's just get on with it. So the post on Reddit basically said that people have been receiving emails from Xbox saying something different to what they were saying before. Now here's the difference in the emails which they've posted on Reset Era. You may have recently heard about changes to Xbox Game Pass subscription prices. At this time, these increases will only apply to new purchases and will not affect your current subscription in your region, providing you are on a recurring plan. If you decide to cancel your current plan and repurchase, you will be charged the new rate. If for any reason there are changes to your account, we will notify you at least 60 days in advance. You will have the option to cancel or change your subscription plan at any time. But then some people, like me, received this email that said, thank you for being a subscriber to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. We're planning to update your prices, blah, 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 and you will be paying this much instead of this much whenever it's happening, November 4th. So I don't know what the hell Microsoft is playing at. Firstly, you're advertising an upgrade to Xbox Game Pass, but then in the same breath, you're increasing the prices by 50%. You're not telling people in the video that you put out talking about the upgrade to Xbox Game Pass. You're making people pay for Fortnite Crew when they don't play Fortnite. You're making people pay for Ubisoft Plus when they don't want Ubisoft Plus. You're increasing the prices for everyone for no reason, and then at the same time you're gaslighting everyone and saying we're listening to feedback from people, when the only thing that you've upgraded is the price and everything else is pretty much a downgrade. I don't understand the logic here. And even this thing here, it says in your region about the price increase not affecting these people, but it's only happening in certain countries. So it's happening in certain parts of Europe, not in the UK, not in the US, and it all seems quite random. And then this guy here on Reddit, basically, I think he's hit the nail on the head. He said, there are a few countries with consumer protections around raising subscription prices that will not be affected as long as you never let the sub lapse. I think Ireland and Spain are two of them. Now, I think this guy has hit the nail on the head, because I think that's exactly what's happened here. I think Microsoft's intention was to raise the price everywhere, but then they realized that they can't raise it in certain places. So now they're having to like do a scattergun approach where they're raising prices here and not over here. And the people over here are getting pissed off, and then the people over here are also kind of pissed off because they've heard about the price increase and they've cancelled their memberships. Remember, the Xbox cancellation website crashed when they announced this, so a lot of people have now cancelled their memberships, and now if they renew their memberships, they'll be paying the higher price, but they wouldn't have been paying that higher price if they didn't cancel. So what the hell are you doing? What is Microsoft? Look, I didn't want to make this video. As you can see, I'm an Xbox fan. I have every Xbox ever, I think. I got the original Xbox on day one. I got the Xbox 360 on day one. I got the Xbox 360 Elite. I got the Xbox 360 Slim. I got the Xbox One on release date. I got the Series X on release date. I've been a gold subscriber since day one. I've had Game Pass Ultimate since day one. I've literally got everything that they've offered on day one. I've been to all the Halo launches on day one. I've met the developers. I've got my Halo copy signed. I've got 2 Master Chief helmets. I have been a fan of Xbox since before Xbox was even a thing. And now I'm in a situation where it just feels greedy and icky. You know, like Sarah Bond just a few days ago announced that Game Pass is profitable. I think they made $5 billion or something. And they've been going on and on about how successful Game Pass is. Well, if it's so successful, why are you raising the price by 50%? And on top of that, the messaging about Xbox is so convoluted. I mean, you've got the Series X and the Series S, which in my opinion was a bit of a mistake. I don't think they should have released the Series S, but whatever, some people love it, more power to you, go and play your games, I don't care. The point I'm trying to make is the 360 era of Xbox was peak. That was amazing. In my opinion, the 360 was superior to the PS3 in almost every way. And yes, I have had PlayStations in the past. I've got a PS3. I'm not coming at this from the angle of an Xbox fanboy. I mean, I'm slating them in this entire video. What I'm trying to say here is, how do you go from peak Xbox 360 era with Halo 3 and everything to the Xbox One, which, let's be honest, was a total failure, and then you released the Series S and Series X, and the Series X, in my opinion, is a really good console. I love it. I think it's great. But then at the same time, you drop the ball on pretty much everything else. I mean, look at Halo. Look at Halo Infinite. What a mess. Look at the Master Chief Collection. Another huge mess. How long did it take to fix that? 2 years or something? Look at the Halo TV show. They take every franchise that they own and they just hammer it into the ground for some reason. I don't understand what the hell they're doing. And the messaging around Xbox as the platform is completely convoluted and delusional. Now they're saying this is an Xbox to every device you own. I'm surprised that they haven't put a Samsung fridge in the advert saying this is an Xbox because it's got a screen and an internet connection. What the hell are they doing? The point I'm trying to make here is I've been with Xbox for over 20 years now, I think. Yeah, it's been over 20 years. I've bought every console on day one. At this moment in time, do I want to buy the next Xbox? No. Hell no. No way. There's just no way. I mean, the amount of greed that they're showing right now and the disdain that they seem to have for their customer base is disgusting. Now look, I know it's not the end of the world. It's like a $10 or $15 increase per month. And to a lot of people out there, it's still worth it. And that's great. But what I'm trying to say is people aren't cancelling because they can't afford it. People are cancelling because it's just not worth it. I mean, they increased the price of Xbox Series S and X hardware twice this year. as far as I know. According to leaks, Halo Infinite was butchered because of higher-ups at Microsoft demanding microtransactions. I mean, what was it, like $7 for the color blue? What the hell are you doing? You have some of the biggest, most successful franchises on earth. Gaming as an industry is bigger than movies and music combined. It is the biggest entertainment industry on earth, and you're still managing to fuck it up. What are you doing? I'm not surprised that people are cancelling their memberships. I'm not surprised that most people are saying that they won't buy the next Xbox. I'm not surprised that the Halo community just has no faith in you anymore. I've been playing Halo for the longest time. It's my favorite game of all time. I've met some of my closest friends because of Halo. And now, every time I think of Halo, it just pisses me off. Anyways, this video's kind of gone off the rails because I'm just annoyed at what they're doing. Game Pass could be something special, like it has been. And I get that software as a service is a thing that Microsoft wants to push because that's where the money is, in their opinion. I mean, if anyone knows how to make money from software, it's Microsoft. But I think that the way they're going about it is just wrong. I think it's wrong. I think they're losing any goodwill that the community has for them. And I think they're going to regret it. I mean, it looks like they're already starting to backpedal by saying if you cancel, then you pay the new price. But existing members do not have to pay the new price. But then at the same time, that's only for certain regions. So I can't even tell you if you get to stay on the old price or not, because I don't know. No one seems to know for sure. It's just people discussing it on Reddit. But there hasn't been like an official release from Microsoft or Xbox saying, hey, if you live in this list of places, you're going to get ripped off. And if you live in this list of places, you won't get ripped off. So which is it? Why don't you pick a lane and stay on it? Why don't you tell people what the hell is going on and commit to it? Why does everything have to be, oh, it's a learning experience? Same thing with Halo. Oh, we're going to have a live service game, but we don't know how to make a live service game. We've never made a live service game in the past, but we're going to launch it, charge you the full amount of money for it, and then say, oh, we don't know what we're doing. We're going to give you a new season every 3 months, but we can't manage that. So you're going to get a new season every 12 months for starters. And please give us feedback because, oh, it's a learning experience. Everything with Microsoft Xbox seems to be a learning experience for some reason. What the hell is going on? You've been in the industry for over 20 years now. The learning's done. You don't need to learn anymore. Just go and do it. Every time they release a game, oh, we're learning. Thank you for the feedback. Oh, we didn't know we shouldn't charge you $10 for the color red. We're learning, sorry. We'll charge you $9 instead. Anyways, I think I've ranted enough. I did want to make a video about Xbox in general, but this Game Pass thing just pushed me over the edge. And now we have this abomination, so I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, maybe I'll make a video about Xbox in general and the timeline of everything that's gone wrong in this company. I don't even know if Xbox is going to be around much longer, but apparently they're still committed to releasing another console, even though your microwave is probably an Xbox now, according to Microsoft. But yeah, anyways, look out for that if that happens. And I think I'll end the video there. Honestly, if you found this video helpful, informative, or entertaining in any way, please drop it a like and do consider subscribing if you haven't already. Honestly, it goes a really long way to helping this channel. Anyways, you've been watching This Brand Geek. Channel name changing soon. I'll catch you in the next one.